Welcome everyone to day 18 of my working on my 9 to 5 series. It is a Wednesday, y'all, and today was a pretty normal work day as usual, just dealing with everyday customers at the bank, at the front desk, working as a bank teller, aka also CSR, customer service rep. Sometimes man, just handling the daily transactions, still making some mistakes here and there, which is obviously pretty bad since I've been working here for close to a month now. So that's not too good, but hey, you know what? We're keeping it pushing, we're keeping it going. So, again, these videos are recorded a little bit after they're already posted, so I don't really have a specific topic for that day, but I do make a note on my calendar if something does happen and something that does interesting. And obviously, looking back, I can say, oh, I wish I could have recorded on that day, but truthfully speaking, I was just really tired every day coming home from the bank as a teller, and I just have like no time. Just like it would just be like I would talk to my parents and they eat some food and look at the time, and I would be like scrolling on my phone and boom, it's already 12 p.m. I go to sleep. It's like I could have taken some time out of that to make a video. Yes, I can, but I didn't do that. But here we are today recording it on March 11th. But for today's topic, I want to talk about something positive. Today's topic is going to be if you're young, you will be successful. Now, I'm currently 22 years old. That's relatively young. Well, actually, no, that is pretty young by the general populace, by the general standards of people. I always thought maybe it's like Gen Z, I'm tapped in with the culture, right? People are calling me Unk, right? Like, it's crazy. Like, Gen Z, aka like Gen Alpha, which is like so cringe to say. Like, bro, if you're like over 18, like when you legally turn into adult, people will be calling you Unk now. Like, bro, how are you calling, bro, that's crazy. Like, you're calling people unk and you just, like, turn 18, like, you're just, like, in your early 20s. Like, that's crazy, right? But the reason why I say that if you're young, you will be successful, and it is because it's very true. And one of the biggest factors is that because of your age, you can make a lot of mistakes and you can recover from them very quickly because you're young and because you don't have a lot of things tying you down, especially if you live with your parents or you have other sources of income that are just not from your job. Especially if you're living with your parents or have like a different source of income, it just helps you out a lot, because once you are independent, once you do go out and rent your own place, buy your own food, go for your own transportation, provide literally everything for yourself, it gets mad expensive. And especially in 2026 and beyond, this society is like pretty cooked with inflation and everything. Y'all are smart, y'all don't need me to say that, right? But basically, man, like right now there's a lot of opportunities, and I'm kind of foreshadowing this because again, there's more to it than I'm going to talk about in a future video. But right now, there's a lot of opportunities coming my way. There's a lot of job opportunities. There's a lot of just new things that are going on in my life. And so I feel like the main point is definitely the job opportunities. I'm being completely honest with y'all. Other than the job opportunity, there's like not too many more things going on. Again, I'm just entering the job market. I'm just entering into the adult life. And obviously your adult life revolves around jobs and spending most of your time in these jobs. And so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm currently at the bank. I'm working hard. I'm trying to get this thing done. But I'm also taking notes. I'm also studying them, reviewing them back home. It literally is like homework. But man, like if you're young, really like don't waste that time. Now, there was a period of time within, I would say, the past 2 years between 2023 and 2025 where I wasn't really sure of what I was doing. I didn't really have a career trajectory. I didn't know what job I wanted to do. I didn't know what I wanted to do with life. And for a little bit, it definitely felt like I was in a very sad moment. I was in despair. I would never give up. I always kind of knew that this was just going to be maybe a low point in my life. But then once you hit rock bottom, that's the best, because there's only one way, and that's going up, right? But there's definitely been moments in my life where I definitely felt very lonely. I definitely felt like I was being challenged, and that maybe this is it all for my life. Maybe I'm just gonna be some unemployed guy sitting in my parents' basement, even though I don't live in the basement. But am I just gonna be some unemployed, like young guy who's just never gonna find love, gonna be lonely, just like sitting in my home all day? Because there was a long stretch of time where that's literally what it was. Like I would just wake up, get on my computer, literally sit in front of my computer for the next 12 hours until it's like nighttime, 12 a.m. Boom, I go to sleep. Repeat that again, and it does feel very mundane and it does feel very bad. But once you do start things and you actually put yourself out there, and again, it's very hard, but once you do start that and you get that snowball rolling, it does add up and it does get better and better. So guys, never give up. Seriously guys, like never give up. Always believe in yourself, have self-confidence, love yourself, give yourself positive affirmations, give yourself that credit that you do, like that you do deserve that. Right? There's a lot of nuance to this. You can pick things up apart, and that kind of becomes like into its own topic where there's almost too much acceptance, right? There's a thing called toxic positivity as well, where you're being too positive with yourself and you don't see the overwhelming glare, you don't see the elephant in the room, so to speak, right? But I'm pretty sure most people are rational enough to know that when they need to give themselves credit, you need to give yourself that credit, and you need to give yourself that self-insurance, that self-confidence, and just knowing that you are going to make it on the other side no matter what, because you don't give up, you keep trying, and you have to have that positive outlook in life. You have to be positive, you have to be optimistic, because if you're not, then there's only one way, then that's going down, and you are not made for that. You are built different. You are built to be someone who is supposed to be purposeful. You're built to just be someone who is fantastic and who's going to be doing great things in their own lives. And that's another thing. When you're young, you have all these ambitions, you have all these ideas, you have all these different things that you can try. You almost have unlimited opportunities because you're young. You have an advantage because you're young. Why would I choose you over a guy who's maybe in his 40s to 30s? Because you're young, right? And you could argue, well, you're unexperienced. Sure, but guess what? That's what training's for. You're going to get trained. There's going to be successful 20-year-olds. Why are there millionaires that are 20-year-olds or 30 years old, right? That's the point. When you're young, make those mistakes, take those challenges, do different things, try out different career paths. I mean, gosh, you have from when you're 20 to 30, that's a 10-year stretch for you to do everything and anything. And I believe that as long as you don't give up and you keep going at it, like I am with these YouTube videos, then I am going to make it. But guess what? I believe it. I know God has this out for me. I'm destined to become successful. And that's the type of belief, almost a delusional level, that you must believe in yourself. So guys, when you're young, you will be successful. If you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to make this channel grow, and you would help me out a lot by just subbing to this channel and just growing along with the way. Please do that. Join the family. I want you guys as my friends. And so, yeah, man, that's all I got for this video. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another video. Peace.